Welcome back to abettersociety.info. This is the 11th regular video in our series. There is a 12th video that deals with references that's not found in the regular sequence on our web page, but it is important. In this video, before moving on to addressing the class-based societies, I wanted to take a break and re-emphasize a couple of major points. I mean, all of these videos are about providing information that will help our world be a better place. And I'm confident that we can do a great deal better than we're doing. And it's not a matter of going out and finding a lot of new information. It's a matter of taking the information that we have and framing it in new ways in order to see how we can do better. Because I know we can do better. So, these 2 points that I want to emphasize or re-emphasize in this video have to do with strategically looking at the world and also the organic aspect of the world societies themselves. And in terms of the strategic issue, we want to understand that if you're going to deal with large-scale issues, you have to look at the world society on the same basis. I mean, it's just like if I'm doing consulting with a large corporation, if you're going to do strategic planning, you have to look at strategic issues. And that's important. Too often today, we're always looking at small issues. And it's very difficult to see strategic issues if everything you look at are just small things. I mean, every day it's like, okay, the stock market did this today. Well, that's fine. I mean, maybe it's helpful to some people to see how the stock market did today. But if you're going to look at big scale issues and make have positive influence on the world on a strategic basis, you also have to look at the big picture. The second thing has to do with being sure that we're looking at the world as an organic society. Bowen tells us that the world is organic. That societies are all interrelated, and that if you change one thing, you're likely that other things are going to be changed in the process. As I said in an earlier video, if you have a large corporation and you're going to have a change of a person who is in a major leadership position, it's not like, okay, we're going to take this widget out, we're going to put a new widget in, and it's all going to be the same. No, it doesn't work that way. I mean, I have encountered that many times in consulting with large organizations. And the thing is that a lot of the information that we receive through our media, through our government, is framed in what I call circuit board management terms. And the world is not a circuit board. It's an organic whole. One analogy that might help this understanding is how we go about making bread. I mean, you take various different ingredients. You take a lot of flour, maybe you're going to add some salt, some oil, and you're going to add yeast. And all of those things have to be integrated together into a whole before you can make it into bread. I mean, the bread is a large organic thing. And it's not like you're putting together a circuit board. Now, that analogy doesn't work completely because when you bake the bread, it's bread. But the world society is kind of like the dough. All of the parts are integrated into the whole, and it becomes a different thing. So if you're going to help make the world be a better place, we're going to be a whole lot more successful if we start looking at the world society or segments of that world society as an organic whole. Because day after day I see circuit board management solutions being promoted by the media, the world media, and government agencies. And we know from a lot of experience, or we should know, that these approaches don't work. Mainly for 2 things. One of them is often the circuit board management solutions are chasing after the symptoms of a world problem and I call that symptom chasing, instead of identifying the real issues. And the other part of it is that it's, you know, the world society is not like a circuit board. It's an organic mass, and if we're going to be successful in making it better, which I'm sure we can, we just have to look at it in a different way. So I want to take a few minutes to re-emphasize those 2 points, and after this video, the next one will start dealing with class-based societies. So I'm signing off, and I'll talk with you later.